Well, if you're talking about riding a bike, I haven't really ridden one,
Well, I guess I always.
but if you're talking about riding a bike, I haven't really ridden one for a while. But to put it bluntly, me cycling feels like something that grows outdated the older you get. I mean, it's a pretty effective way of getting to places when you're young, since it cuts so much time from just walking. But as you get older, most people would just like eventually get their licenses, and then riding a bike just becomes a secondary means of transport more than anything. I don't think outdated was the word I was looking for when I said cycling felt outdated as we got older, but I guess what I really mean is when most people reach that certain age and get their license, at that moment, riding a bike becomes almost obsolete. Well, I guess I'm exaggerating a bit, but you get my point, right? Like, when we get older, it might just be me, but I feel like I've gotten lazier, so riding a bike or even walking like long distances isn't that appealing to me anymore. Yeah, I guess. Unless you have your license, but you're still stuck without a car because you haven't gotten your own car yet necessarily. Well, as I said, I haven't really ridden a bike in a while, but I guess when I was a kid, I'd use it to ride every now and then to like the shopping district near my house and things from the milk bar, maybe meet up with some friends, but I just did things you'd expect a kid and to do with a bike. It depends on what you mean by forgotten. I mean, cycling is everywhere around us. Fair amount of people still ride a bike to work, school and stuff. In terms of transport, I believe cycling becomes an alternative. No one really considers or thinks about doing it themselves, mainly due to the fact that they could just drive a car. That said, cycling isn't something that can be forgotten, especially growing up in the 90s, where technology hadn't quite flourished yet. Maybe if it's for an outing or something, but probably not as means of transport. Even if my car were to break down in my garage, I wouldn't even have a bike to ride anymore. But yeah, I don't really see myself riding a bike anytime soon. Probably more of a novel thing for me at this stage.
Well, I guess I always cycled when I was in primary school, so I guess it was a way to catch up with friends, and it was probably my only way of transport when I didn't have when I didn't want to walk and stuff. So yeah. Actually, yeah, it did. When I moved from the transition to high school, I didn't really catch up with the same friends from primary school that lived in the same neighborhood, so bike riding got less and less for me as the years went by until more recently I haven't been riding the bike at all. Especially since I can drive a car now. don't know, I guess it was something else to do besides sports and whatnot. Because that's basically all I did when I was in primary school. Outside of school, all we did was play sports. So I guess bike riding was just another way of catching up, which was kind of nice because we got to go to further places around the neighborhood, got to see new things. Well, I guess cycling wasn't really like, I don't know. Cycling was more of just a thing to do when there was nothing else to do, I guess. So it didn't really expand my outlook on life, but it made life more enjoyable, I guess. Well, I guess initially, when I think about it, it was more of just a way to connect with friends and stuff. But if I think back at it, then I guess it can be a deeper meaning as well. Like when you ride a bike, you don't get to experience. Oh, you experience things that you wouldn't normally experience when you like take public transport or you drive a car. You're like more in touch with the world, I guess. You're more in touch with nature. You get to hear things, feel things that you wouldn't normally feel, I guess. Of course, it'll be a great way to catch up and feel like I haven't ridden a bike in ages, so that should be fun again.